We perceive the world, we learn, and we change at different levels. Robert Dilts developed a simple model of these different levels to help us understand how we change and why sometimes we don't. He referred to these levels as neurological levels, or simply logical levels. At the outermost level of environment, we react to our surroundings and we also have an impact on those surroundings and on the people who inhabit them. This is the where and the when of our experience. The actions that we carry out are our behaviours. These may be deliberate, or they may be instinctive, or even reflexive. Our behaviours also include our thoughts. This is the what of our experience. And what we do is limited by our capabilities. However, critically, when someone doesn't do something, we know nothing about their capabilities. The fact that they don't do it doesn't mean they can't do it. But when someone does something, then we know something about their capabilities. Capabilities are the skills, the knowledge, and the strategies that we have available to us. These are the how of our experience. Beliefs and values are sometimes discussed separately, and sometimes they're linked together as one thing. I prefer to separate them. Beliefs are the things that we take to be true. They sometimes give us permission to act, and they sometimes impose limitations on us, so-called limiting beliefs. Values, on the other hand, are the things that we consider to be important. Values therefore drive our choices and our decisions. Values are also, to a large part, the source of our motivation. Our beliefs and our values can sometimes reinforce one another, and they can sometimes conflict. But together, beliefs and values dictate the extent to which we acquire and deploy our capabilities. They are the why of our experience. Your identity is your core sense of self, who you are. Inevitably, your identity overlaps with your values, the things that are important to you. But your identity fundamentally influences your values in life. It's your sense of purpose and what you believe your mission is. Initially, we get our sense of identity and therefore our values from the culture in which we grow up, from our education, from our religion, from our families and friends and society. As we mature, we need to re-examine those and determine them afresh as a mature adult. Identity drives the kind of person you believe you are. It's the who am I of your experience. The deepest of the logical levels is the spiritual level, or the level of purpose. This level transcends your sense of identity and connects you with something that is in some way bigger than you are. This can be your organization, your community, your wider society, or a spiritual connection. This is the underpinning for everything you believe and everything you do. And it gives meaning to the choices you make, gives your life a sense of purpose. This is the what else or the who else of your experience. So, how does NLP use the logical levels? The primary use of the logical or neurological levels model is in change work, helping people to make changes. But for me, it's a particularly useful model because it doesn't require any deep therapeutic or psychological knowledge or understanding. It works well at a simple technique, a coaching conversation, whether you're coaching someone else or coaching yourself. First, we can use the responses at different logical levels to spot contradictions and conflicts between the way we read the situation at the different logical levels. This can open us up to understanding the changes we need to make to feel more comfortable with the situation or to see more clearly the results that we want to get. An example is the fact that I might enjoy the company of my group of friends. I value their friendship and it's important to me, so this relationship sits very clearly at the level of values. But if my boss suggests that I need to develop my skills with a year or 2 year secondment to a different city or even a different country, then this will conflict with the level of capabilities. Once we've understood our responses at different levels, we can start to align them, to look for ways that we can bring our interpretation of the situation or our options or the opportunity in front of us into alignment at each of the different levels to make the best solution for us seem clear and to leave us feeling more confident about the decision we make. Once we see more clearly which course of action is right for us at all levels, then we can pursue that course of action with enthusiasm. Working through the logical levels is a powerful way to help people to make important decisions.